NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Cleveland Browns and the Baltimore Ravens. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. On the ground, this is Joe Mixon. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
The ball carrier.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
On second down, here's Mixon. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. It's a big play there for the Browns. 45 yards. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Now Joe Mixon. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback, because he had no chance to block him.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. Now Jake Elliott for the field goal try. It'll be from the right hash, and it'll be a 36-yarder. The kick by Elliott is good. Had just the one big play on the drive, but that was enough to put him in field goal range.
Yeah, one big play of what they hope will be many others throughout the game. Every team has a different target for the number of plays like that, those explosives that we talk about. That allowed them to put points on the board on that drive. Let's see how the rest of the game goes.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep, and that's caught inside the 30. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. They'll get 34 yards there.
At the 25.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
26-yard line.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. That puts them in excellent position. First and goal after a gain of 19.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. His pass caught at the 4. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
Brings up second and goal at the Browns' 4-yard line.
53 at the mic. Let's get it.
Forced out to his left. This is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. From 4 yards out. And the Ravens have taken the lead. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good.
Ravens 7. Browns.
There's been a Terry now to kick it away after the touchdown. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Browns take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Here's second and 8. Flushed out right. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off at the 33. There he goes left side. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started, and they gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful, because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
After one, a 14-3 ball game. Back to Mixon on first down. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6. You talked about the need for them to establish the run early. They've been able to do that here in the first half.
And that means that the whole offense has adopted that attitude and that persona. We're going to take care of this young quarterback. Let's all get together and run it and take the pressure off.
On second down now, Mixon, and he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 7 yards there and a first down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 30.
It's a gain of
A good pickup there of 20 yards. Mixon with a first down carry. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line.
At the 28-yard
The
line.
tackle made by Levi Wallace.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line.
And no Texas start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. Give him 19 on the play, but they will still come up a bit short. And now it's 4th down. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. They'll run with Mixon. Oh, and I think he went backward. He did. Denied on 4th down is Joe Mixon. And the Ravens are going to get the football back.
On down.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Being chased out left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 27. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown.
Jake Elliott on.
That was a nice catch, and not by the guy you thought it was going to be. How about the defender turning into an offensive player as soon as the ball hits his hands, and off he goes, off to the races, and into the end zone.
Makes the
Footing
score.
always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Mike, 53. 53. Mike. Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys. Watch the eye. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
After the pick six, they go right back to the air. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 50. Watch the out. Check. 53's Mike. Check. 53's Mike. Watch QB draw. 53's the Mike. 53. Check. 70 range.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Carl Lawson with a little how do you do as he gets in there for the sack. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen.
Complete.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
3rd down.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. He's picked off just shy of midfield. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
Second down and 10.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. He finds his running back, Mixon. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. They'll run here with Mixon. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
A 33-yard attempt.
The kick by Elliott is good. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
If you know, that's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Eluding the pressure right. He'll get this complete to Jalen Reagor. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. 7 yards there and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And caught left side. Also just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Back to throw now on 1st down. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Flush to his right. He'll fire it deep for Reagor. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. Jalen Reagor was the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Open man, it's Reagor. He's got it. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the right hash, this from an even 40 yards out. And Vinatieri's kick is good. So we are at halftime here on Halloween. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Taken in the end zone. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
At the 25-yard line.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Let's go, defense. Here we go. Bang, 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 bang.
And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
Check 55, come on. Check 18, go street. Quick. Mike 55.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
Well, you got to think that sooner or later they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. They'll try and throw for it here. Rolling to his right. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th.
At the 44-yard line.
Mike 53, Mike. Man, I got you, man.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Hits his target. It's Taylor Gabriel. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here. First down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Steps away. Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline. Got a man. It's caught for a Ravens touchdown. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
Oh, a mistake there. The kickoff out of bounds.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll look to throw here. It's complete here to T.Y. Hilton. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
Number 13.
Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
First down.
He'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
The pass.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Ravens' 44-yard line.
From the gun, a give to Mixon. Yeah, he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Cleveland.
Now back to throw. Dancing to his left. Incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Well, we're in Baltimore, third quarter action, 2nd and 10. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 18. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
First down, Browns.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. George Kittle, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Browns are back within a score. Now Adam Gase has put a pair of fingers up in the air. His offense is going to go for 2. Again, he'll drop to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Browns 19.
A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff. Fielded in the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger.
He's got a man, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 36 yards on the play. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Buying time to his left. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They get 17 more on that one and another first down.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
They'll look to throw here on first down. This is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
The 1-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season as the Ravens push further out in front. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead.
Makes the score Ravens 31, Browns 19. Adam Vinatieri set to...
And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. Now this will make it into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. Picked off around the 27. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. This D wanting to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT, and that will make this a 19-point game. Takes this about 5 yards deep, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
5-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started, and they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe that returning that for a touchdown, this offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there, it's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. On play action, they'll throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And able to haul it in is Kittle. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Escaping the pressure right. He'll run it. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
2nd and 8.
He's got a 1st down and much more inside the 20 and down to the 16-yard line. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards.
1st down, Cleveland.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That is caught inside the 5. Yeah, the Browns are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. 12 more yards for him there. It's a 1st down. They'll give it to Mixon, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Joe Mixon, his 2nd touchdown on the season, and the Browns get a score closer. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
The Ravens on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he will have a Ravens 1st down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2.
The 43-yard line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on 1st down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on, because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well. No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion.
At the 11-yard line.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. That one looks like he'll throw here. And now he'll tuck it in. Oh, now he's stripped. He lost the football. When that ball popped free, we could hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on it.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by the linebacker, Miles Jack. And nothing but daylight ahead. The 20, 10, and he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
Elliott good with a PAT. So they got one of the 2 touchdowns they needed. Now for the onside kick. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. And who's got it? I think the Ravens do. Yes. And they're going to win this football game. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And they take a knee. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. The Ravens taking a knee with victory seemingly in hand here.
Well, they certainly didn't appear to be fired up about their options throwing the football. So, to me, this seems like a case of just kind of taking their medicine there, run the ball, see if they could pick up something. Instead, they were throwing for a loss.
But, Charles, we saw a comeback bid fall just a little short, but give them credit. They were able to hold on, withstand that.